If you're 55 or better and you're looking to change for a change in lifestyle and you're looking to enjoy the spoils of your toils, you're going to want to watch until the end. Hello everyone, my name is Crystal Johnson and I'm standing here with Brian.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
It's good to see you again, my friend.
So glad to have you here.
Yes,
Thank you.
and thank you for giving us this opportunity
My
to
pleasure.
introduce people to Del Webb Sun City.
Thank you so much.
So I guess my first question is, if you're not familiar with the whole Del Webb communities, which are throughout the country, aren't they?
Exactly. And some people, unfortunately, are not familiar.
Yeah.
So we love to, expose
Okay.
folks to exactly what Sun City and Del Webb in particular has to offer.
Perfect, perfect. Well, tell you what, I think we should go inside.
Okay.
And if you would take the lead, treat me like a new buyer who's come
Absolutely.
here for the very first time. And let's give the audience, answer some of the questions that you found over the years, because you've been with them for several years now very successfully.
Absolutely.
And to be able to help people become orientated with this amazing community. So come on in.
Come on, let's go. So, Crystal, we lay out our beautiful community, which now holds 2,045 homeowners, laid out like you see it. But we will have 3,300 homeowners when we're all finished.
So 2,045 homes.
2,045 homes currently.
Wow.
And growing to 3,300 by the time we're finished. We've actually been building now for 18 years.
That's amazing.
Here in Griffin, Georgia. We've actually grown to become the most popular active adult community in Georgia. So more homeowners join us from all over the country, right here in Griffin, Georgia, for two primary reasons.
I'm so glad you went there, because that was at the tip of my, how would anyone come to find this community?
That's exactly right. So we actually are so popular because, one, we sell our homes for about the best value in the active adult market.
Yes.
That's the first factor. And the other is we offer more amenities really than any community of this type. So as folks are nearing retirement all over the country, and they're considering, where do I want to ultimately live? Of course, the Atlanta area attracts folks for the warm climate.
Yes.
For the, proximity to a major international airport, the busiest in the world, in fact. And then Sun City Peachtree, because it offers better value really than any other community of this type, both in the metro Atlanta area, but really all over the country overall. So we get folks from Washington and California and New York and New Jersey and Wisconsin, and you pick a state, they're coming to see us here at Sun City Peachtree.
Wow, wow.
Absolutely.
Do you have people from out of the country that find you as well?
We get international buyers coming to us all the time, kind of just really looking for community. So you'll find that the culture of many communities of this type are all different. And when people are coming to Sun City Peachtree, they're very likely to meet their neighbors super soon, be invited to all kind of activities and events, and really are able to set roots in our community right away. Del Webb actually is named after Delbert Webb, who was the long time ago former owner of the New York Yankees.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He started
a little bit of hit trivia.
Exactly. In Arizona, he started the first idea of an active adult community. It didn't exist prior to then. And the idea really is, most folks, once they've retired and they've reached a certain, accomplishment level in life, a certain stage of life, they really want to enjoy their home, enjoy their life, but they also don't want to have some of the inconveniences that the traditional single-family life might present.
And that leads me to a very good question.
Okay.
In a community like this, what are some of the things that you touched on. Now that I'm of age and I qualify.
No way, Crystal, I can't believe that. I can't believe that.
They used to kick me out of places like this before. But now that I qualify, what are some of the, let's just talk about expenses of living in a luxurious community like this. What are some of the expenses that I would be looking at in a community like this in addition to the home?
Sure. So in most communities that are planned subdivisions, most people are prepared to pay HOA dues of some sort.
Right. And truth be told, and let's just address the elephant in the room, an HOA has a lot of advantages.
Absolutely.
Because it, number one, protects your investment.
Cool.
Your next door neighbor can't pull up his big rig in front of your house and can't have that 1967 RV that he's restoring up on blocks next door. I'm speaking from experience, so I'm sharing with you firsthand, an HOA is going to protect your investment. So that's a given.
Absolutely.
You know, and you'll want that in a community like that. Tell me about some of the other things.
Sure. So what most people are looking for their HOA to provide is, when you talk about protecting the investment, you want the overall beauty of the community to be consistent, to be appealing, and also to help property values. Now, everybody's individual idea of beauty and appeal can vary widely.
Subjective, yes.
Exactly. So
yes,
the
yes.
HOA is designed to make sure that they present something that is uniform, while still giving each customer, each person who moves into our community, their individual expression.
Perfect.
But within limits.
Okay, perfect.
Right? The other things that our HOA provides that might be a little bit more than what you might get in a traditional community are things like, we're going to maintain all your green space. So we include landscaping for every single homeowner in our community.
Front and back?
Front, back, sides.
Oh, front, back, and sides.
Correct.
I like that.
Absolutely. We maintain not only the grass, but also the bushes and flowers and pine straw and anything that you might need, so that we can, again, present that uniform, beautiful community.
Okay.
But not only that, we also provide, when I talked about amenities, that list of options are expansive. So
I can imagine.
We're one of the few communities to offer 18 holes of golf, you know, in the Metro Atlanta market, especially in an active adult community.
Did I hear that correctly?
Yes.
18 holes of golf
18 holes of
here
golf.
in the community.
We have a private golf club in the community that is available to all our homeowners. In fact, we sponsor our homeowners for the first year and they become members of the golf club for the first year on us.
Beautiful.
And if they want to continue it, they keep it going themselves.
Beautiful. Do I get a golf cart too?
You don't get a golf cart, but so many of our homeowners do make the investment and get a golf cart. Here in the community, it's probably, I'd say, 75% of our homeowners do own a golf cart.
Now, can I rent one?
We don't have any rental golf carts, but the golf club themselves do. So if you are
fair
planning
enough.
a 18 whole day, then you can get a golf cart from the golf course.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But it's not just that. We've got a state of the art stadium for softball.
Really?
So our softball leagues are very robust.
Oh my goodness.
We
Is
have-
it co-ed
We have
men?
co-ed teams, and we have, you know, all male, all female teams.
Fantastic.
And not only that, we have a full cheer squad to cheerlead and
The
lead,
homeowners?
and lead.
The homeowners are on the
Absolutely.
cheer?
Yes. So they made a movie about us, and the movie's called Palms, all about our cheer squad.
Really?
Absolutely.
Where can I find the movie?
Netflix.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, are you in it?
I'm not in the movie, but they did rent out the houses of our homeowners for a couple weeks, and everything in that movie that you'll see
Is
all
right
about
here.
Sun City Peachtree.
This community.
Yes, they've got a different name.
So you're famous.
We are famous.
So, oh wow, I didn't know about
There's so
that.
much to know about Sun City Peachtree.
Okay.
This is just the tip of the
All right.
iceberg.
So show me what I'm looking at here.
All right, so we are currently standing in our sales center right here. And this historically has been where our model park has been. So first our model park was over here. We updated our models. We sold these, did a model park
remember
here.
those.
Remember
Yes,
those?
I do.
And now our models are right in this area.
Okay.
And what we're doing there is, because our community is 18 years old, we always want to make sure that we've got the most innovative floor plans, the consumer inspired ideas that'll really speak to our homeowners when they move in. Now, these are the different areas of the community, and they're color coded based on the size of the homes. So we'll have certain homes that fit on certain home sites.
Okay.
Right? And the larger the home, the more space we need to build the home.
So there's about 5 floor plans right now?
We've got 5 different sections, but within each section there are 3 or 4 floor plans.
Oh.
We offer 13 floor plans all total.
Okay. Well, how long will that take? What's the expected build-out time before this community is finished?
So we will be built out in about 10 to 12 years based on how we're currently tracking.
Wow.
So we've been building now for 18 years, and I think in about 10 years, we're going to be all finished up. So the time is now to come into Sun City Peachtree.
So tell me more about that. You just said the time is now. Why do you say that?
Well, what's a lot of people don't realize about purchasing new construction, especially in an active adult community. Many people are thinking about their retirement home as something that's far off in a distance. But with so many families working from home, we have many 55-year-olds who still work, and they might be 9 to 5 in their jobs, right, online.
Working from home.
Exactly.
Yes.
As soon as 5 o'clock comes, they're off.
That's
and
true.
They're ready to enjoy everything that our community has to offer right now.
So because of that, you're seeing a huge demand, I take it.
We are seeing a huge demand. In fact, we had a banner year.
I noticed.
In 2025.
192 new homeowners?
New homeowners joined Sun City
That's a lot.
Peachtree
In 1 year.
in 2025.
Wow.
Which allows us to retain the title
Nice job.
of the #1 active adult community in Georgia.
Oh,
We're
wow.
so proud of that.
And you should be, because it's a beautiful community. So for the people that are watching, let's show them what you've got here.
Absolutely.
So you mentioned that you have 13 different models here.
We sure do. We start as small as 1,200 square feet, 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. And our homes can get as large as 3,600 square feet, 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms.
Okay, so you've just given me a pretty large span of homes there.
Absolutely.
So with people that are 55, you're catering to people that are downsizing?
Absolutely.
And you're also
downsizing
catering
looks different
for everyone.
For everybody.
Is that what it is?
That's exactly it.
Because 3,600 square feet, that's a lot of house.
It seems like it, but some people are coming from 5,000
That's
square
true.
feet.
They
and
are.
So that perfect home for them is going to be a little larger, especially when we consider the fact that a lot of our homeowners come to us from all over the country. And so they may have, guests come and stay for a little while.
All right.
And need a little space to
So
be able
you
to
have as
accommodate
much as 5 bedrooms?
as much as 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. All the primary bedrooms are on the main level, and folks will have an option to add an upstairs loft that comes with a bedroom and a bathroom if they so choose.
Okay.
90% of our homeowners choose to stay on one level.
Yes.
But if they do want an option to add the upstairs loft, we always make that available.
Okay, excellent. So I've had the pleasure of working with 55 and older residents now. Spivey Village is the community
Absolutely.
that I've been in since 2016, and yes, I notice most of the buyers that come to that community, they are looking for ease of lifestyle.
Absolutely.
And so Sun City, tell me, if a buyer was looking to move, what would cause them? I know you're obviously the #1 55 and older community in the state of Georgia.
Yes, ma'am.
How did you snag that title? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, so when it comes to ease, our community is really designated to be self-contained. So from things like our on-site restaurant
Oh, fantastic.
that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay.
Folks don't have to go out to be able to
Excellent.
obtain it. We offer a farmer's market on
Really?
Tuesdays.
Really? A real farmer's
Yes,
market?
we do.
You have vendors that come in from
We
other
have
areas?
vendors who come in, but not only vendors from outside, we have a gardening club, and homeowners in our community own little plots in this
Okay,
gardening club.
okay.
And
You're
they
speaking my language.
They sell their own vegetables
Oh, you're
and
speaking my
produce
language.
in the farmer's market. And of course, we throw in a food truck every Tuesday at the farmer's
Wow.
market.
When I say you're speaking my language, I just said if I could do anything in the world, what would that be? And that would be to either work outdoors in nature or be, I know I'm going to mess this word up, but the technical word is horticulturist.
Yes.
And I just said that yesterday, so it's funny. You're speaking my language.
That's
I think I'm
fantastic.
moving.
It's so good. We have so many different things that homeowners can do in the community that make their life easier
And enjoyable.
and enjoyable.
Oh my
So
gosh.
from the vendors that provide services in the community, we have twice a year vendor events so that if there are professionals that our buyers will need, any kind of services that needed to be provided, they'll meet them at that fair
Wow.
and know that they have somebody they can trust who will do, good work for each and every homeowner in the community.
I'm excited. I didn't know all this.
Yes.
So I appreciate you so much sharing this with us. Would you mind, if you have the time, I would love to go in and kind of show us what's included with a home.
Oh, great.
I mean, I used to sell new homes back in the day, and the funniest story and experience that I ever had was after one of my homeowners moved in and they came into the sales office, I said, "So what do you think?" And she goes, "Crystal, I love the home." She said, "But I just have one little complaint." And I said, "Well, sure, what is it?" And she goes, "Where's the fence? I don't have the fence around my house."
Right.
And she was serious.
Yes.
And have you ever had that happen?
I've had
She goes-
various versions
she said,
of that same
and so
question.
because of that, we're going to spare you some of that, and we're going to go in and show you what comes with your house.
That's
How about
exactly
that?
right.
Let's take a look.
Welcome home.
Oh, I'm excited.
This
Thank you.
is our compass floor plan.
For a brand new single-story ranch home, never lived in, $340,000. This home
Exactly
with
right.
amenities similar to what we're looking at.
Exactly right.
Oh my goodness, where'd I sign?
I'll work up the paperwork.
How many
don't
can I
worry.
get for that price? Is there a limit?
No limit.
So let's talk about something.
Sure.
Rental restrictions.
Okay.
In a community like this, if an investor wanted to come in and gobble up 10 or 15 of these and rent them out, are there rental restrictions?
We don't have any rental restrictions in Sun City Peachtree, and the reason is because we actually have much less of that than you might expect.
Interesting.
So right now in Sun City Peachtree, our rentals are less than 1% of our overall homes in the community.
That's pretty much what I have in Spivey Village as well,
Yeah.
just about 1%. Every now and then I'll get someone who calls me and asks if there are any rentals available,
Sure.
and people just don't turn them over.
Sure.
They move in and they stay in.
For our community, it tends to be more attractive for homeowners
Yes.
who want to permanently live in our community. Another thing that a lot of communities of our type may experience are people moving from the north temporarily for the
Snowbirds?
winter months, the snowbirds,
Yes.
and then moving back. That can create a lot of transition.
Wow, yes.
But in our community, we don't experience it nearly as
Yes,
much.
not as much as other
No, most
areas.
folks are moving to our community to be permanent residents.
Good.
Moving away from those colder cities.
Yes.
And they want to set up roots in
Okay,
Georgia.
good to know.
Absolutely. So in this home, a few things that are going to always come standard. You notice in our homes, our windows are 8-foot windows, so they go up really tall and come down very low.
Excellent. 8-foot tall windows?
Yeah, so this border of that window goes up 8 foot. Our ceiling height is 9 feet.
Okay.
Which you may not get in some ranch communities.
Right.
But we absolutely offer that.
Okay.
Now, another thing that you'll always get is we've got Honeywell smart thermostats in our community that come standard, as well as a Ring doorbell. So these are
Nice.
smart homes.
Very nice.
That have the capacity for any smart features that our homeowners might want to add.
Okay. Ceiling fans included?
Ceiling fans are optional because so many people have their specific preference
Okay.
of what fan they want.
Sure.
but we always will have the ceiling fan connection, so that way you can make sure you can hang whatever ceiling fan you might want.
Absolutely. Now, I'm asking you these questions. Are
Sure.
these the type of questions that most buyers ask you?
Many of our buyers are really curious about
They'll
what
ask you these
features.
questions? Yeah.
Absolutely, these are important things.
And I appreciate you, enumerating them,
Of
because it
course.
is something that I notice you have casings around. Is this
Yes.
standard?
Yes.
And this is a
So-
big deal because with building costs rising, most new home builders are really just giving you four walls and a roof.
That's right.
You're not getting, window seals any longer. You're not getting the finish work that I'm seeing here.
Yeah,
But
so-
you're saying here in Del Webb,
Here in Del Webb, we're
You
always
have.
going to provide casings around all our walkways and doorways. Window casings can be a little different,
Sure.
because some buyers do want to go away from the more traditional looks. So we make window casings optional, but not the casings around our
Beautiful.
door, not the baseboards. We want to
Okay.
make sure we provide a certain standard in every single
Okay.
home that we build.
excellent. Let's take a look at this home.
Take a look and see what a lot of my buyers are really surprised by, pleasantly surprised, is that every home that we build is going to have an island of some sort. Some may
That
have
is a nice feature.
a sink in the middle. Others may have a sink looking out of a window. But this feature is often on the must-have list of many of our buyers, and we absolutely feature it in every single home. We also have gas as our primary cooking source, where many of our communities that are similar to us have only electric options available,
Yes.
but our buyers prefer gas, and so
Okay.
that's what we have in our
All right. So the cabinet space is really good and ample. You
Yes.
said this is about 1,500 square
50
feet.
square feet.
And this
each
is the-
sunroom is an optional add-on. So
Okay.
if a buyer were to not do this space, this would actually be an outside covered porch. So the option between it being outside space or inside space is completely up to each buyer and where they most likely are going to use it and spend their time. For my inside folks, they much prefer to be behind these air-conditioned or heated walls.
Yeah, especially
And-
here in Georgia.
In Georgia especially. But some folks do prefer to have this be open air space,
Mm-hmm.
and for them, we absolutely make that possible.
Okay. So what I heard you say is this is optional, and
Yes.
there's many options that they can choose
Correct.
from. Yard spaces, I've noticed, because I've had the pleasure of helping other homeowners choose this community as their home, it depends on the actual availability of that home
Yes,
site,
yards
correct?
can vary. And so for that reason, one hallmark of our community that we always try to do is, instead of having buyers in some communities backing directly up to their neighbors,
Right.
even though the community is very large and we may need to have some homes be on the interior of the community, we try to vary the elevation.
I've noticed that, which is, just looking at this is a model, but I can't imagine, are there homes that are planned for behind this?
No, this will stay just like you see it.
Mm-hmm.
If you look really closely through the trees, you can see another section.
Mm-hmm.
But we do a lot of our sections of the community that are going to back up to just wooded areas for privacy
space.
and also just enjoyment.
Yes, very nice. Now, this closet, that surprise.
Yes. So,
Okay, I'm really curious. Is this the surprise? Oh, nice.
hello.
I like
So
that.
this is our laundry chute.
Wow.
So thoughtful ideas. Instead of having buyers haul their heavy laundry all the way
Yes.
around to the laundry
Yes.
room, instead you put your hamper right here, drop it every evening, and then you can wash your clothes easily.
I'm sold, aren't you?
These types of features that we find very important to make it, easier for all our homeowners.
Yes, and that's the thing. We're all about ease of lifestyle.
That's exactly right.
right? I think you've done an amazing job here. Let's
I'm
take a
gonna
look.
shut this so y'all
All
can
right, bye.
meet me on the other side.
So Brian, I'm curious, what are some of the activities? You mentioned there's a lot of activities that bring residents together. I mean, I'm looking at something right now.
Absolutely.
What
So
is that?
this is just our little cornhole area where we have some very vibrant conversations that go along with the games that we play. And on the other side of this building is a little miniature golf putt-putt area.
Okay.
But in addition to that, in the community, we've got things like a full billiard room that's got
Oh,
6 regulation pool tables.
That's right. I've seen that. We've got to go take a look at that.
At the amenity
Yeah, we'll
center.
have to get there.
Absolutely. We've got things like our full performing arts theater
Yes.
that allows
Yes.
for homeowners to get together and see so many wonderful plays that we put on here.
And be part of those plays.
And
I've
actually
noticed
are-
that.
And actually are the actors and actresses
Yes.
in many of the plays that
Yes.
we put on.
And you have a dance studio too.
We've got a dance hall. Check our videos out on YouTube.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
They get quite
Okay.
lively. So we're gonna go right over here, Crystal, to see our stellar floor plan.
Sure.
I
And
think it's gonna
before
blow
we
you
go
away.
though, have you ever played cornhole?
Of course.
So is it true once you make up, you yell cornhole?
No,
That's not
it's
true? That's just a
No.
joke? Oh.
I've never.
So we're about to walk into Del Webb's largest series of homes. This home is about 2,500 square feet. With the additions that come with it, you can add as much as upwards of 3,000 square feet. So let's take a look. Brian, how many houses do you have?
Welcome home again.
Let's
Come
go.
on in. This is our stellar floor plan.
Excellent. Excellent.
And
Well,
this
I'm
one
impressed already.
is our most popular, larger floor plan.
Tell me why.
So the open concept for this home really blows most of our buyers away. We always start out with this flex room office, keeping the same concept that many of our homeowners may still be working from home. But as you can see, this one's got a lot more elbow room than the first office that we saw.
Yes, love the elegance of it too.
Thank you so much. And then we, in this floor plan, try to give a little space in between our guests and what you're going to later find is our primary suite. So here, the guests have their space with their own private bath. And then you're going to see the primary bedroom a little bit later.
Okay. Is this the standard door?
So this door is an optional door if a buyer would like to bring in a lot of light
Okay.
into their home. This is probably our most popular front door.
I can see why. And are these 9-foot ceilings or
These
taller?
are also 9-foot ceilings,
Okay.
but notice now we've got the cove crown molding. We've got the wainscoting craftsman style all around the front entry. So these are options that many of our buyers like to add. Some people may not. So we give them, different various things that they can add into the home if they so choose.
Okay.
So now we talked about the first home having just a few upgrades from our standard. But as you can see in this home, we've really gone all out.
I can see.
With our design finishes.
I can see.
And that brings up a clear distinction that our buyers have an opportunity to choose with us sales consultants all the structural features of their home. But then we send them to work with our design team in our state-of-the-art design studio. And they'll choose all kinds of finishes from their countertops to their cabinets, their backsplash, appliances, lighting, everything. They can make it personal to what really speaks to them.
So again, going back to what's happening in our industry because of the cost of building new homes, it's so refreshing to hear that buyers still have choices.
Absolutely.
Because many of our box builders are making those selections and giving you only a few choices. So if I heard you correctly, I can pick everything?
You can choose all the finishes for this home and really make it exactly the way you want to.
Okay, that's terrific. Let's see what you have here. And so I noticed you have the front room, which would be great for an office.
Yes.
The guest room is separate
Yes.
there, which is wonderful, but it looks like you've got a lot of different choices of where you want to go.
So we've got our entryway from the garage.
Is that what's back there?
We'll get just down this hallway.
Okay.
We've got an entryway plus an additional bedroom and bath in that direction.
Okay. We'll
And
take a
then
look
on
at
the back end of the home, we've got our primary suite, which is this way. But
Okay.
before we get there, I love to show my buyers this feature, which we call our sliding glass wall. And what it does is allow for great indoor-outdoor space. So we've got our screen porch beyond, but on a nice day, we'll open this up.
Wow.
And
Okay, can I just say wow? I feel
you
like
can say
I feel
wow.
like I'm back in California where we bring the outdoors in.
That's exactly right.
In Georgia.
That's exactly
Thank you,
right.
sir.
My pleasure.
So this covered patio comes with every home.
Yes.
Now, if you want to have it screened, I'm sure that's optional.
Exactly.
And you've got choice. This is screening, but if someone wanted something with solid, more permanent, you do that as well?
We don't offer anything besides this screen.
Okay.
We do allow it in the community, so some of our homeowners have taken it upon themselves
Yes.
to add those features.
Yes.
But the biggest part of it is the framework obviously is already here.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
if there's personalization that folks want to put and enclose this area a little further, they always have that option.
Now, I notice this has a patio stoop off the back. Is that included?
It's an option that many of our homeowners like to take advantage of, especially when they add the screen
Yes.
here.
So it comes with none
So
otherwise.
it doesn't come with it when you do the screen, no, but most people do want to go ahead and add
Absolutely,
it in.
of course.
That gives them space for lounge furniture here, and then maybe a place to grill outside.
Okay.
And so you can see we've got a good bit more space than the first home that we saw. And that feature on the rear wall is called board and batten.
Board and batten. Thank you for that terminology. So I thought it went that way, but it goes this way. Oh my. Ooh. Now, for all of you who are watching, you know that the bathrooms and the kitchens are very important. So take a look and tell me what your thoughts are of this particular bathroom.
And that's our spa.
Now, look at this closet. Perfect. All for me, none for him. So, the spa shower, dual heads, I imagine?
It's got a rainfall shower head plus the normal everyday head.
Perfect.
It's also got a bench.
And you have your water closet back there, which everybody
Exactly.
knows what that does
Exactly.
and what it's for. It's gorgeous.
And so the tray ceiling in this one is an option that a lot of our buyers like to take advantage of. And then we even embedded speakers into this one as an option, just in
Okay.
case folks want to have that smart home connectability to their devices, what have you, play their music. All of those things are available to add at our design studio.
Okay. Tray ceiling is not standard in here?
Tray ceiling is not standard.
Wow.
We find that in the industry, a lot of our buyers are going to less traditional, trim and what have you. So for those buyers, we just have our flat
Okay.
9-foot ceiling.
Okay.
But
And for those that are thinking, energy efficiency, there you go.
exactly,
Every little bit
you
matters.
got it.
So is this the casing around the door is a standard?
Yes. So that casing right there is actually called our Craftsman casing.
That's one of the choices.
That's one of the options. Whereas in the first home that we were in, it's our more traditional
Yes.
standard casing.
Okay. And did I hear you say this is an option?
So yes, the casing around the windows is always an option. So if you don't do the casing around the windows, then this sheetrock is completely flat all the way to the edge, but then you always get your
Okay.
your
So you'll still have
you
this.
still get your ledge at the bottom of your
Okay.
windowsill.
Okay, because that's what we're losing in addition to this, but you still
Sure.
keep this.
And like many of the other features, the fireplace is now becoming, some people love them, some people don't necessarily want them. So this fireplace with the brick mantle is completely optional.
So if I don't want the fireplace, what would be here in
The wall
its stead?
would just be flat all the way
Oh,
across.
so it would be flush, giving me a
Absolutely.
larger
So
living space.
you absolutely get more living space, and it'll accommodate, you know, any kind of entertainment system that you might want, or, you know, built-in cabinetry if you wanted to install something
Okay,
like that.
that's yeah, a good trade-off. Can we relocate it and put it maybe outside?
We don't have an option to put it outside, unfortunately, but we can run a gas line if you wanted to build an outdoor fireplace.
Okay.
Where you can absolutely do that in the future.
Perfect, perfect.
The last bedroom in this home is an optional third bedroom. And when we add that room in, this powder room space becomes a full bath.
So what we're looking at right now is the full bath
Full bath.
with the optional, this is,
Bedroom added
what
in.
bedroom would this be?
So this is bedroom number 3.
Okay,
So all of our homes, most people find it interesting, they start at 2 bedrooms.
okay.
And the reason we do
All
that,
of the homes?
all of the homes start at 2 bedrooms.
Okay, that's good to
Just
know.
because some homeowners want to add space,
True.
but not bedrooms.
Okay.
Many of our homeowners will
Okay.
tell you the more bedrooms you add, the more visitors you're inviting.
That
in.
is absolutely
And that's
true.
not always the goal of all our
No,
homeowners.
no, no, no.
So that's why we make it optional.
Yes, so Brian, we have seen your entry level
Yes.
to one of the largest
Absolutely.
floor plans that you have here, and you've got something for everybody.
We really do.
Which is so impressive. So let's talk about the things that are on everyone's mind. When you look at this community on the map, and I've had some of my clients even say,
Sure.
I don't want to go, it's too far out.
Okay.
So talk to me about that.
Well, what I would always let folks know is in order to do a community like this, you can never set a community like this just right in the heart of an urban area. We've got 1,700 acres for a reason. And so whenever you build something like that, you're always going to set it in an area that can accommodate it.
Okay.
But fortunately, we've been here for 18 years, and the entire surrounding area has built to suit our needs.
I can imagine, because with 2,000, over 2,000 homeowners,
Yes.
those are people that need businesses and services. So if
Absolutely.
you're a smart business person, you know, I can see that makes perfect
Absolutely.
sense.
And so what we like to think is we're actually the hub of this entire area.
I can see that.
So depending on which direction a buyer might be driving on any given day, they'll find everything that they need. So for example, directly to our southwest is the town of Griffin. Griffin is like small town Georgia. It's all centered around a main street with quaint mom and pop shops and restaurants. So nostalgic, just for
Yes.
you to get a bite to eat,
Yes.
or pop in for some shopping.
Sure.
And also off of that main street is Highway 1941.
Okay.
So take for example Griffin.
Okay.
Griffin, Georgia is just a 12-minute drive southwest of where we are right now.
All right.
And it's
Southwest.
Southwest.
Excellent.
It-
Because let's be real, I need some retail therapy.
Absolutely you do. And we
So
want you to have
having
it.
a beautiful home in a beautiful community is important, but
Of course.
so how long would that take for me to get to serve that need?
Of course. If you were doing your perfect retail day, let's start you off in Griffin.
Okay.
And you might go to a boutique shop for your, individual, just really, really cool clothing that you can't find anywhere else on planet Earth.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
That's my language. And before we go any further, Lisa going shopping.
That sounds like a dangerous proposition, Crystal.
Well, I got that from a big redhead in Texas, but I've never been able to let it go all these years. Tony Blake Klein.
Now, the other thing that might satisfy that need is we're just 15 minutes from Tanger Outlets, which
Okay.
is directly east of
Okay.
us in Locust Grove.
All right.
So whether or not you go southwest to Griffin
Okay.
or east to the Tanger Outlets, both of those shopping areas are within 12 to
Yes.
15 minutes.
So we've got high end and you know, what are they called? The outlets. The outlet
outlets.
shopping, which is great.
Absolutely.
How about this? Because obviously hospitals are extremely important.
Yes.
How close are we to the nearest hospital, and what hospital would that be?
Sure. So our closest hospital is Spalding Wellstar, which is again
Spalding.
12 minutes away in downtown Griffin.
Okay, 12 minutes away?
12 minutes
That's-
away,
that's
which
good
is,
to
which
know.
is really easy. But many of our homeowners, if you have different, insurance networks and what have you,
Yes.
some of our homeowners go to McDonough, which is 19 minutes away to Piedmont Henry.
I appreciate you saying the time, because
course.
miles don't mean a difference.
It's
Make a
all about
difference.
how
It's all
long
about
gonna
how long
take.
will it take me
You
to get
got it.
there.
That's exactly right.
So,
That's
all right.
exactly right. And the other attraction that's in our very close proximity is the Atlanta Motor Speedway. So the Atlanta Motor Speedway is just 18 minutes northwest of where we are currently. And what I like to tell all my homeowners is, if you just want a fantastic day of people watching
Yes.
that you've never experienced,
Yes.
it's always good to take in a race day
All right.
at Atlanta Motor
All right.
Speedway.
We've talked about retail therapy. We've
Yes.
talked about hospitals.
Yes.
We've talked about outlet shopping. But if I want to pick out my own vegetables, and I'm not
Sure.
going to take advantage of the farmer's market
Okay.
or the local gardens here, which would be silly not to,
Sure.
but if I just wanted to, where
Then-
is the nearest grocery store from this location?
The nearest grocery store is actually in Locust Grove. It's 11 minutes away to the Publix.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
It's easy, an easy
Okay.
drive out of our back gate.
Is that
And
relatively new?
That's actually been there for a while, but
Okay.
what's new is they're building a Kroger directly across the street from it, a
Okay.
Super Kroger.
Oh,
So that's just 11
Okay.
minutes away.
Okay.
But if you happen to want something a little closer,
yes.
we just got permission for land disturbance for a shopping plaza just outside our entryway.
That's what I was going to ask you about.
Yes,
Thank you. And
yes.
so what is the ETA on that? And
So we know that they've got all the vendors for that shopping center and are working.
do we know who the vendors are?
We know that there are several restaurants,
Okay.
nail salons, but the biggest contributor is going to be the small grocery store that's coming.
Okay.
And my understanding is that's a little bit of the holdup.
Okay.
But as far as I understand, that's going to get started very, very
Wow,
soon.
that could be a Whole Foods or a Trader Joe's.
We don't know
wow,
yet. Yeah,
that would be
we're really,
amazing.
really
When you
hopeful.
say small, that
I
would be
know.
amazing
It's
to
gonna
bring
be,
that.
It's going to be awesome, and
Okay.
we're looking forward to it. But even in the meantime,
In the meantime,
we've
11 minutes
we've
to
we've got all the
Publix
shopping.
and Kroger is not
Yes.
bad.
And as you mentioned before, the Kroger truck is in our community all day, every day.
Right,
making
right,
deliveries.
right, right.
So,
We make it, but just in case I want it to, which we don't want to often, but I think this is terrific. There was one thing that I didn't see in this house, and I'd love for you to talk to me about
Okay.
that, past that kitchen that I couldn't get past because it was so amazing. Let's go in and take a look real quick, just so that you can see everything that this house has to offer.
let's take one more peek. Yes.
I love the lighting here.
So this is our sunroom. And for many of our home buyers, this
I just
is,
want an excuse to sit down.
this is the sanctuary.
Yes, it
It's
feels like it.
surrounded in windows, and often can add that extra space that many of our homeowners are looking for, whether it's a small library, reading area.
Yes.
I know some homeowners that create a music space here.
Yes.
With those baby grand
The baby grand
pianos.
piano would look beautiful here.
Exactly. So many different uses for this space, but it's just the add-on that many of our homeowners are really, really seeking.
Wow, okay. So Brian has shown us an awful lot, and I hope that every question that you were thinking we addressed, but if we didn't, that's okay. My name is Crystal Johnson with Keller Williams Realty Consultant, and it would be my pleasure to be able to bring you here and allow Brian to show us what is in store for you if you choose to make Del Webb, Peachtree, Sun City your home. Bye now.
Thank you.
This is a state-of-the-art gym. So anything that you need, anything that you want, you might be able to find right here. The many amenities that are here in Del Webb, Sun City, Peachtree is an Olympic-sized swimming pool, state-of-the-art gym and jacuzzi. So just imagine being able to enjoy all of this right in your own backyard. There you have it, everyone. That is our tour. That concludes our tour of Del Webb, Sun City Peachtree. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for sticking with us. My name is Crystal Johnson with Keller Williams Realty Consultants. Hopefully, we've answered all of your questions in this video, but don't worry, if we haven't, it would be my pleasure to be able to bring you here, answer any questions that you have. So feel free to contact me. My number is either here, or here. Let me just give it to you. 310-980-9218. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you soon.